and I have a brush kit that I would like to review and share with you guys today. So you guys know that I've talked about Beauty Junkie brushes quite a bit in the past, and they sent me their most recent, like newest sort of kit thing, and I really wanted to talk about it. When they send me products, there is no strings attached. There's just, here, use these. We hope you like them. Talk about them if you want. You don't have to if you don't want to. And they never even ask us to do a dedicated review on it. At least they've never asked me to do that. But I just thought this one was pretty unique, and so I wanted to talk about it. There's a couple of brushes in it that are standouts for me, and I just thought, you know what? I'm just gonna do a quick video about it. So that's what I'm doing. If you want me to do a video using these brushes, I certainly can do that. The reason that I'm not doing it this time is because those videos tend to be a little bit longer when you actually see me using something. And I just wanted to give you guys quick, concise information. I'm going to try for quick and concise. Okay, so first of all, this kit comes in one of their little leatherette pouches. I love these. I've mentioned that for travel because they're very long. I just want to show you how long it is compared to this particular brush. So it fits like my longer, like my It Cosmetics brushes as well. So I really like that kit. I really like that bag. I think it's a great bag. So inside of it comes 4 brushes and then a sponge. Very first, we're going to talk about the sponge. Oh, and I will tell you the price right up. It's $24.97 on Amazon. I will have that linked for you guys below. And then I do have a code. And again, this code does nothing for me. I don't get any kickbacks or anything like that. It just gives you 25% off. You can use the 25% off for a kit, or you can use the 25% off for one single brush of one of their other brushes. So just an FYI, I'll have that below. All right, the first thing I want to talk about in there is this beauty sponge. And currently this is not sold separately, but they are hoping to have it available separately in the next 2 to 3 months or so. But I gotta tell you guys, I have not tried as many as others, but this is the closest that I've ever had to the Beauty Blender. And what's interesting, and let me just grab this. I'm gonna grab it out here. The Real Technique sponge, I love the shape of it, which looks like this. And so this is, tailored after that, as you can see. But the Real Techniques does not have the same feel as a Beauty Blender. This one is not quite as bouncy, but darn close. And it's really like a combination of these two together in one. I love this. I really, really like this. I feel like this, of all of the sponges that I've used, it's the closest. And I wish that the Beauty Blender had this sort of flat edge to it. I'm so happy with this. I really, really love this. So I wanted to give this a mention. And again, the kit is only $24.95 with the 25% off. I think that's going to make it darn close to less than one Beauty Blender. Just saying. So what is the Beauty Blender, like $20? Okay, so let's talk about the brushes. The first one that I want to talk about is the Pro Highlight. And so this is a very small, I first is in my lab. I'm trying to make sure they don't fall. Tapered. So here it is against the very similar, mine is very old. The Sigma F85, I think it is. F35, excuse me, the Sigma F35. So mine is when I look at these together, I think that mine is a little fluffier because I've had this forever than this one. They function very similarly. The other brush that you guys know that I like a lot for that sort of what I use this brush for, how about I tell you, is under the eye setting. A very precise sort of contour highlight. This brush it's very multifunctional. And their brush works exactly like those ones. And it's nice and soft, and it places product, it blends product, it works really, really well. So it's nice to have another option. Sorry, I was showing that against my black chair. You can't really see that. Nice to have another option, and much less expensive than my Sephora 79, and another option besides Sigma. So, because I think the Sigma one is almost $20 by itself now. All right, so the next one I want to talk about is the Pro Duo Fiber. And this is very interesting. I don't think I have another brush that is similar to this. So it's pinched versus a round duo fiber. It's tapered across here. And these, the higher, I don't know what, the white bristles are much longer than any other duo fiber I have. I feel like I used to have a Sigma one that was kind of a similar shape to this. But what this is really nice for, I mean, you can use it for a ton of things. You could use it for powder. You could use it for a highly pigmented blush. What I really like it for And actually, I don't have any contour on today. I've just grabbed a contour powder. So if you want a contour, but you don't want it to be like contour, this is great. I'm going to put this in this. I'm using Monogamy from Camp Cosmetics. I'm going to look in the mirror, and it just gives you the slightest contour. Hopefully you guys can see that. So it just places it very nice and lightly when you don't want to be, like I said, all like super chiseled. I'm just gonna make myself match and I'll be right back. All right, now that I match, I love it. I feel like it works really well for really getting into where you want it to be because it's pinched, but not laying down product so densely. And again, you could use this for powder, you could use it for highly pigmented blush. So it's a great brush. This one is very unique to my collection. I don't have any brushes like this. I have ones that are similar in, you know, like density and that sort of thing, but nothing with this sort of shape. This is the Pro Sculptor. So it's pinched like this, has kind of the density of, you know, like a flat top kabuki or that sort of thing, but a little more rounded. This works really well to get right around your hairline with your bronzer. And if you are a cream product user, like a cream contour sort of user, this works really well. I did try it with the Smashbox sticks, which I don't love so much, but the sticks. But it does work really well to lay down a cream product, or you could go ahead like into it if you have it in a pan and blend this out. It blends it out without blending it away. So that's a really great brush. And then the last brush, this is the one that I haven't used quite as much, and this is the Pro Detailer. So it kind of comes to a little point there, and again, it's pinched and it's flat. You could use this, and I haven't used it to apply eyeshadow as a base color. Because of the point, you can turn it and really work it into your crease. But I think it's intended for like nose contouring, which I know I should do a little bit more of, but sometimes you just have to embrace the schnoz, know what I'm saying? I think you could also use it to do a little more specific placement of highlight if you wanted before you blend it out. You could do a little on your nose if you wanted to make your nose, which I don't. You can do it on your Cupid's bow. So this is again a really multifunctional brush. And that's one of the things that I like about, you know, the brushes in the kit have many functions. And then again, this beautifulness thing right here. It's awesome. It's really great. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that quick rundown. Hopefully it was quick. I do feel like I talked just a little bit more than I intended to of the brushes that are in this kit. Again, I'll have the information listed below. Doesn't do anything for me, only does something for you. On my face today is look 3 in a 4 Looks 1 palette with the Gwen Stefani palette that you may or may not have seen at this point. I will tell you though, and I'll list it all below, the lip product that I'm wearing is the Gwen Stefani in Rocksteady with a little bit of cherry lip liner from MAC. And the blush that I'm wearing today is Lo-Fi. And then the eye look is from the Gwen Stefani palette from Urban Decay. And I think that's everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day. And in everything that you do, be beautiful. Bye.